Hey Fragcom, welcome back to the Freddy Frags channel. Today I have a review on Juliette Has a Gun Moscow Mule. Before we get started today, please take a moment to rate, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the notification bell if you like what you see, so that way you can get the content that I put out first and foremost. Getting back into the fragrance that we're reviewing today, Moscow Mule by Juliette Has a Gun, was released in 2018, May of 2018, so just about a month ago here in the States. I believe in 2017 was when this scent was created, and I believe shortly after that it was released in Europe. Let me show you the presentation quickly. Here's basically, this is a sleeve, has all the information you have around. This is a foam box, something like noise cancellating things that rappers and people put on their walls for soundproofing. And basically, like I just took it out, it's a silhouette. Here's the bottle. Now the box I'm not crazy about. It is what it is. It's not trash, but it's not great. There's definitely better fragrance boxes out there, but who cares about that? Now the bottle, let's talk about this bottle. This bottle is beautiful and it fits the scent. So in this case, it's white going down to clear with a copper or rose gold top and writing. You have Juliette Has a Gun Moscow Mule, and you have information on the scent here in the back. Now look at that, it's like a nice mist. I just sprayed this all on me with another take, but it's a great scent that I've been rocking, I want to say every other day or every 2 days since I received this about a couple weeks ago, and I had sampled this even prior to that. I didn't want to give a first impression, I wanted to give a full review, so that's why it took me so long to come out with my opinion on this. Let's just quickly get onto the top notes. Top notes are ginger, lime, and bergamot. The middle notes are sandalwood, jasmine, and apple essence. And the bottom notes, or the base notes, are ambroxan, nolibanum, and ambroxtoid. I had to write those down, a little hard to pronounce and even harder to remember. In my opinion, this is a transparent, synthetic, but very appealing fragrance. This scent is simplistic, but I get 3 phases out of it. When I first spray it, in the opening, I get the ginger beer, I get the lime, and I get this metallic fizzy note. It's hard to explain, but if I was to relate it to something, it would be something like when you get a bottle of a Zima or a Smirnoff Ice. That's the type of fizziness I'm talking about. Like, you know, something like a soda, but it has like a little bit of a booziness because it's not sweet like a soda. Then when I get to the second phase, as it starts to dry down, the apple sweetness starts to pop up a little bit, and then I get the creamy woods from the sandalwood. That's lasts about another hour into the fragrance, and then when it hits the bottom notes or the dry down, I get the ambroxan, I get woods, and I get a white floral musky type scent. And to me, that's where it shines. I love that dry down. It wears very nice on me, and to be honest, it wears different on my wife. On my wife, it doesn't get as musky as it does on me, but I don't mind it. This to me is a clean, fresh, relaxing fragrance, best for the warm weather, something like a white tea, or even to work. Like, this is where this fragrance would shine. After the first half hour, I would say it gets closer to the skin, because when you first spray it on, you smell it. It's like, wow, so bright, so nice. But then it quickly goes close to the skin. It's not, doesn't disappear. That's where people may get it twisted. It keeps going. To me, I wore this yesterday, and I sprayed it at 6:45 in the morning before I left to work. When I was on the bus about 5:45, I put my arm while I was waiting to get off, and I smelled the white musk off my arm. Was it booming off my skin? No, it was very soft, but it was still there. Again, soft, but it's lovely. The sillage on this, I think, is fairly decent, maybe moderate average, because I do get compliments in the middle of the day. I don't smell myself right out, but when I move or, you know, like again, if I do any movements, it pops out. And that's enough for me, especially for the reasons I would wear this, as I explained earlier. It smells very, very, very good. And like I said, it smells different on my wife, not as musky on her. I say this is 50-50 unisex because, like I said, it wears different on everyone. A friend of mine tried this and it's wore different on him as well. This fragrance, just a small, short story. I had a couple people over, took out a couple friends, fragrances or whatever. This is the only one that everyone that was here, I want to say 5 or 6 people, their first reaction was like, whoa, I like this one. This one's what I like. I don't say that to try to hype this. I don't want this to be hype. I want you to let your nose be the judge of what you like. There is enough people that say that this is trash or it smells good but it's not worth the money. This, I believe, will be in my fragrance collection for a while. My wife and I are sharing this, and I think we might go through this by this fall, or we might finish it within the fall because we're rocking it pretty hard right now. Before I go, I want to give Euro Perfumes a shout out. Thank you. And till next time, Fragcom, peace and stay blessed.